Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show. We are at episode 611, and we are now officially in the year. We're in the year of the circuit. That's right. It's my year. It's gonna be my year now. We're gonna do this the awesome way. We're gonna do this the circuit way. We're gonna have beer. We're gonna play video games. You know what? Twilight Sparkle is going to be on everything. We're going to get Twilight Sparkle lunchboxes, Twilight Sparkle t-shirts, Twilight Sparkle bath towels, Twilight Sparkle flamethrowers.
Twilight Sparkle sneak.
Especially the sneak.
It all comes with following the circuit calendar.
Yes, the circuit calendar. Where you're going to see my wonderful face until December. You're also going to see something wonderful, but it's not going to be my face. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hello, everybody, and yes, it is the year of the snake. Now, we finally made it to the year of the snake. Alright, and, yep, we are here to bring you the Brony community for this weekend. Oh boy, is it going to be a fun time! Because we're going to be checking out something really crazy here. Now, apparently, there is a beta of Serious Sam on Steam. The Serious Sam Fusion, which they call it a beta. They absolutely call it a beta or early. At least the name has beta in it, but it looks like it's been a beta since 2017. So it is. I have no idea what's going on with that. However, that's not what we're here for. The whole idea of Serious Sam of this is apparently. This Serious Sam has a very strong modding community. So much so that they're actually developing entire games in the Serious Sam engine. And what brought our attention to this is a few weeks ago we made mention of a My Little Pony game modded game in the Serious Sam with Misty. And so that is something we absolutely have to check out for the show. And that is what we're going to be doing today. But first, it's time to warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about our daily lives, and also get a big old heaping helping of wub. And of course, we do that once again, as we do every week, with some What's Up, Brony? So, I would like to ask all of you, as we do every week, as we start ourselves to get ready for a fun-filled show today, what's up, Bronies? Alright, I guess I'll just go ahead and jump in. I do apologize for that. I am getting better. I think right now the cold weather is still causing me to be a bit phlegmy. It sucks. But so I took some major steps for myself here this last week. Now, initially what I did is I did have an Instagram. However, that was I already deleted and uninstalled that long ago. The only reason I even had the Instagram was just to try to message my tattoo artist when I was getting the tattoo done, so I got rid of that. But I realized that I needed to start stepping away from social media a lot more than I have been, in order to just basically kind of get back to myself. I think I was overdoing on it. So what ended up happening is, well, the Brony Show Twitter is now gone. I have completely eradicated the Brony Show Twitter and my own personal Twitter. I've also eradicated my TikTok account. Granted, most of the time, the only reason I was there was for GTA RP fails and cooking recipes. But I fell into some really bad rabbit holes here and there. Those were really messy, annoying things. So, after some recent events, I felt it was time to just go ahead and rip off the band-aid, as it were. So I completely deleted those accounts. The other social medias I haven't, either due to being only points of access in some cases, or just because they still contain information I like to use. I've basically set it to my phone so I don't receive notifications from them anymore, and I only open up when I need to open them up. So hopefully that will help me wean myself off of them a little bit more. So essentially, I'm trying to get back to Circuit, trying to get back to being better to myself. And I just say that as I'm drinking a beer.
Why'd you put yourself through Twitter?
But in all honesty, I think I actually got there was something fun I heard about well, good, kind of, that liquor and beer is bad for you, but it's kind of a food for the soul situation. I mean, it might be bad for you health wise, but it also kind of soothes a part of you that you kind of need soothing. Something that may be more important than just your general health at that moment. Maybe just a peace of mind, or just a kind of a small comfort, even for a little bit. Granted, it's not good to overindulge it. I mean, if I ever hook myself to a keg, somebody stop me. But just having a can of beer, not a bad thing once in a while. Just
Pump that shit through my veins.
pump that in my veins. But
that was basically me for a hot second. So.
Yeah. Along with that, I also had the fun this last weekend of building an emulation station. I got a full-on emulation PC setup now, and I'm slowly building its library over time just to test what it can do. I got it all the way up to Dreamcast games and Dreamcast and PS2 games that it's able to play quite nicely. So, yeah, this sucker should not be messed with. And I even got it to hook up to a friend's Jellyfin server, but it's being a little picky about that. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it into a full mass media center like I would have liked. But an emulation station is not so bad. Oh, okay. Sorry, Chaos the Kai was just like, I know you could get rid of background noises, but still, it's like, wait, what are you saying? Are you saying we got a lot of background noises? Nope, we're good. Anyway, that's a little bit of wub time with me. Anybody else have any other wub that they want to bring out there for everybody?
Well, I think my ailment, or illness, I should say, is just progressing faster than I thought.
Ooh.
And now my right hand is not moving very well.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Yeah, I'm getting aches and pains that are like called dystonia or something like that now. It was really uncomfortable on Thursday.
Anything you can do about it in the meantime to at least dull it out?
But
yeah, real sorry to hear that, man.
It's been going for a while. It hasn't been impacted me as much as it did right now.
Yeah, kind of a flare-up situation.
Yeah. First was a few months ago, but after that, it wasn't even didn't even come back in that capacity. Now it came back last week. It was like that. Yeah. Like the first flare-up.
I hope it's just a weather thing and that it gets better after a couple of days at least. I know.
It's not a weather thing.
I know. It's all I can hope for at this point for you, man.
Jeez.
Yeah. Anybody else have any other what's up, Brony, that they want to throw out there?
I'm still alive.
I guess that's all we can hope for the most, right?
Yeah. I frostbit my foot or something on Monday, and I've been having issues with not this Monday, but last Monday. I've been having issues with it ever since. So.
Oof.
Damn.
That sucks.
I got pretty much all the wiring done on my Ranger now, so. Because I decided to do that over the weekend because I just happened to have shoes on despite it hurting like anything to put shoes on. Well, put even socks on right now, it sucks.
Ugh. Yeah, that definitely sounds sucky.
Yeah. And then, just go and stand 10 hours outside.
Mm. Yeah, please don't do that if you don't have to. Yeah, please
He might
take
have
it.
to. It's his job.
Well, he has to. That's why I said if you don't have to, please don't stand 10 hours outside in the
Okay,
cold.
you
It's
don't
not.
have to, okay.
Yeah, if you have to, please try to take care of yourself. Like poor death, man. That really does suck.
Yeah, I might have to go to the docs about it because, yeah, like I said, it's been a week and it's still really bothersome. So.
Yeah. Yep, and it looks like Sonic was able to get a taste of apparently another season of Miraculous Ladybug in Unreal Engine.
How is that show still going on? I heard it hasn't changed much other than the animation.
I honestly don't know. I mean, it's 6 seasons. I honestly feel like they got to be running out of steam somewhere. But then again, Pony went for 9, so
Yeah.
What do I know?
Well, from what I've heard, it has hardly progressed in the story at all.
So basically, it's the same as any other show like that. We need to get all the MacGuffins! Now let's slowly get them one at a time, but make it so it takes forever. How many are there? How many do you need?
No, you don't understand. I need all the Dragon Balls so I can be 5 centimeters taller.
No, I need them to look 5 or 10 years younger.
No, it was 5 years younger.
Yeah. No, you gotta understand. I need all the Dragon Balls because they ran out of the McRib, and I really need that sandwich.
I just love it. It's not the most petty shit ever.
I really needed to bring back the Swiss sauce.
Jeez, I'm imagining bringing the. No, never mind. That.
Yeah, Star Wars.
That's still. I hope that the show still is doing all right. It doesn't feel like it's being flanderized to death or anything. 6 seasons and they're still not together. You love each other. What are you doing?
We don't love each other enough.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Even Cadence and Shiny Armor got hitched.
Yeah, they got hitched before we even knew who they were.
You know, I
They
meant
got-
Sugar Bell and Big Mac. Sugar Bell and Big Mac, I meant. So.
Oh, okay, for a moment there, I that did not sound quite right to me, and I was going to say what.
But what about
Yeah.
Bonbon and Lyra? Oh,
What-
yeah, they got hitched too.
Yeah.
Off screen, yeah.
Off screen. It was in the background. They showed each other
They
rings.
engaged in the background.
Well, I mean, they are background ponies. Why not get engaged in the background? It's where they belong.
We don't even know their whole story. Just enough of it.
We know enough that we can have fun with it. All right, let's go ahead and move on then. That's it for the What's Up, Brony. Now, some of you keen-eared listeners will notice that we seem to be missing a voice. Toakoi is unfortunately indisposed at the moment. He may come back a little bit later in the show, but the reason is, let's go ahead and talk about the ponies. We're going to start off with the conventions because in 3 days, it's HarmonyCon 6. And right now, a few of our people are actually going to a big old staff meeting, and Toakoi is one of them. So, yep, there's a big staff meeting going on, so they're just getting things arranged, set up, and prepared. And because of that, of course, Toa is not able to join us at the moment, and CMC is also basically listening in from the far, far, far side. If you listen very carefully, you can hear him crack open a beer. Yep, there it is. Okay, so anyway... Yeah, so in a few days, HarmonyCon is happening in Dallas. It's going to be a fun time. A lot of people are really excited, really hyped. I'm personally getting excited, but I'm on the outside looking in, so I can only get excited from the outside. Yeah, I can only get excited from the outside. But yes, HarmonyCon is just coming up, and after that, we'll probably hear back from the HarmonyCon goers about how it went. we may not hear the next Monday. In fact, I'm not sure who's going to be available the next Monday because obviously they're going to be at a con this weekend. So, HarmonyCon 6. And then after that, we have the Festival of Friendship over in Southampton, UK. That will be almost, a month and a half away after HarmonyCon. So, a little bit of a breathing room before the conventions start to come back in full swing. And, of course, a few days after that, we have the online... for a few weeks after that, we have the online convention of Ponies Online. And then a few weeks after that, BabsCon, which we are feverishly trying to get ready for. And I mean that in all honesty. You know what? I forgot a story time. I almost got scammed.
Uh-oh.
In fact, I should have gotten scammed. I'm currently reaching out to an artist to see about getting a commission done. And this commission is going to be for... I'm trying to get an image done that I can use for labels for the mead I am making for BabsCon. Mostly because I also realize I can't take stickers to BabsCon. They're not allowed at BabsCon. So that was a big woo when I realized I almost was going to make a bunch of extra ones of these labels to just give away as stickers. And I was like, no, you don't want to do that. That's bad. That is very bad. I might still do it anyway. I'm just not going to do it openly. But anyway.
You know, it's the classic. Ask for it under the vendor table.
Not even under the vendor table. Just approach me. Just say, yo, I need something. I need a little sticky icky. I'm like, here's your sticker. Now go away.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. And if you stick that anywhere, I will disavow any knowledge. Anyway.
I could just imagine you with sunglasses, the hat, and...
or at least wait. At least wait until Monday when we're all going to be never coming back here again. I mean, this is the last year of BabsCon. Wait until Monday, then we'll go ahead and do something stupid to get us kicked out. Did someone do something stupid to make that a rule? Yes, somebody did do something stupid. No, it was not the Bronies. So we're out. We're safe there. But it was somebody else that did something stupid. So we'll leave it as that, because that's all I know. But anyway, so I was going to reach out to this artist. I made a message on their thing when they said that they were a little bit down the hole. They were going to be looking to do some commission work, and I'm just like, hey, you know what? I could probably get a commission from you. I get a thumbs up from them, and then I get a message from them, quote unquote. And it basically, they made it sound like it was pretty professional. I'm just like, okay, here's what I'm looking for. Here's what we need. Here's the, is this a good price for it? Yes, that's good. Go ahead and give me a PayPal. Okay, here's a PayPal. I'll go ahead and send you the money. I sent them the money. I'm going to make sure I emphasize that. I sent them the money. And I thought all was good. I'm just like, yeah, I got them. And then this morning, I'm just groggily waking up, and there's a message on my Discord, because they also gave me the Discord name in case I needed to contact them, and just like, hey, I refunded you. Unfortunately, I could not process the payment. Could you send the payment to this PayPal?
Oh.
Immediately, it's just like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound good. That's a little weird. And I'm noticing that names aren't adding up. Things aren't feeling right. And this was his first time messaging me on Discord. So I noticed that the name is also not matching up with who the artist is. So I'm going, something feels off here. And I go into my Blue Sky message, and I click on the profile link, and it pulls up a profile. It's not the artist profile. This guy copied everything. They copied the name. They copied the avatar. They had no post history whatsoever. So if you took even one look, you would realize there was a problem. But I didn't look. And the only way he got to copy the name is he put it all in caps. So this was slow. This was a very subtle but a stupid thing that I really should have been careful about, especially since they messaged me instead of me messaging the artist. So I double check, and yeah, they refunded the amount. I'm gonna guess that I'm not the only person they scammed, and I might have been on the lucky side of things because I don't think that PayPal works anymore. So it ended up getting refunded, and they were trying to still get the money from me through another PayPal. And unfortunately, well, unfortunately for them, I'm not that dumb. I was pretty dumb.
You used before must have gotten hit.
Must have. It must have. I must have gotten really stupid lucky. But that was dumb luck. I am not going to try again. I'm going to have to be extra vigilant from now on. I really felt bad for the artist, and I am giving him a heads up. And I did reach out to the artist. See, the actual artist. I messaged him first, so I know I got the right profile this time. And we're going to see about getting the commission done for the sticker label. But that, just a bit of a heads up. Watch out. You got to watch out for that crap. If somebody check your URLs, and if somebody messages you first, if they message you first, check, double check, triple check, and even then, be extra cautious, be paranoid, be tinfoil hatty if you have to. But yeah, if you're messaging them, that's fine. Hopefully you got the right person. You're messaging the right people. Check everything. You got to be careful. But if they message you first, that should be an immediate red flag. Just immediately. But yeah, no, there's my 2 cents, and I should have gotten scammed, but somehow I didn't. Thing. Let's go ahead and move on to a little bit of pony news now. Starting off with, we got Danganronpa in my My Little Pony. Now, yeah, I know. Now, I'm bringing this up because, admittedly, the reason I even got into Danganronpa is, funny enough, because of My Little Pony and Viva Reverie, who did a full-on Who Killed Santa Danganronpa-style thing with a lot of his OC characters. And I actually I really got into it, and looking into it further, I found out what the series was and ended up basically playing all of Danganronpa and learning a lot more about Spike Chunsoft and a lot of the other crazy games they came out with. And you're not lying, Kazukai, I got stupid lucky. I have really good luck, and I'm pretty sure I just spent a good fortune out of that.
See, there's a reason why I only contact my artist friends for art.
No, I mean, I contact artists out there, but I should have been the one to initiate contact. That should have been step 1. And
an extra level of paranoia.
Yeah.
You could even just catch them when they're live streaming, so then you just get them that way.
That's one way to do it too. I mean, you gotta do what you can to be careful, but yeah, there are so many scammers out there, and they just make it a pain.
Yeah. I wish I could see what's going on.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we could do something about that. Who knows what's going on? Yeah, okay. Alright. But yes, the Trial of Harmony, a bunch of ponies find themselves in a mysterious location. And this is going to be a full-on series, apparently. They just have part 1 of the prologue out now. So, we may not talk about this too much, or other than just announcing that this is something that is going to be going on, and maybe something you want to check out, especially if you're a fan of Danganronpa, and you don't mind if some ponies, unfortunately, end up meeting untimely ends, for one reason or another.
You met with a terrible fate, have you?
But maybe if we're lucky, they'll bring in a bunch of OCs that deserve to die. Oh,
She's gonna die.
She's gonna die. Oh no. But yeah, maybe.
It's always like the sheriff that dies first.
I would like to see a sheriff that doesn't die at the end, just manages to make it all the way through.
It's just like the stereotype,
Yeah, it's absolutely a stereotype, which would make it so much funnier.
You have to kill the one with the gun first.
Exactly.
Oh.
Like the biggest threat.
No, just like, why did you go after the sheriff? It's like, you kidding? He's got a gun! I make one misstep and I'm out! You guys are just running around screaming and throwing plates at me. You are easy to kill. I'm not going after the guy with a gun.
You leave the sheriff for last, so he just becomes hellishly paranoid.
Yeah, oh, even better.
Yeah.
No, the sheriff just is asleep the whole time. He's everybody thinks he's a threat, but he's just gone. He's just asleep.
He's just out cold, drink too much.
No, the
last night.
killer is the sheriff.
Nah, that's already been done.
It's been done a lot.
Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the news. Pop Culture Jeopardy had ponies. That is all. It's still cool. So, who still watches cable? Yeah, I don't either. But apparently...
Deadpool or Legacy Media?
Legacy Media. Because apparently Warner Brothers family, or Discovery family, has actually renewed My Little Pony for another year. So if you happen to be able to get into Discovery family, you may see the random episode of My Little Pony still.
They know where the real money is.
Yeah.
The nostalgia stick right there, where you were just feel to get teleported back like 10 years, especially from season 1.
Well, it is funny you got the Littlest Pet Shop. I would have found it funnier if they had the pound puppies right next to it. Secret butt fun.
Or Dan Versus.
Yeah. That versus would have been amazing. But yeah, Pony is still on Warner Brothers Discovery, apparently. Discovery Family. So that's cool. Next, now this is unfortunately we don't have a video of this, so we can't put it in the video segment, but it is available. What would Twilight Sparkle do? Yeah, somebody took the what would I don't know his name. Rhymeboy Ton?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Basically, it's a South Park song about a figure skater that apparently they idolized. The whole thing is just them singing about Twilight Sparkle and how would she solve the situation they're in. It's a South Park song.
It's from the movie South Park.
Yeah, it's a song from the South Park movie, but this one they completely ponified it. They got actual voices that sound like the CMC. They changed up the lyrics so it is Twilight Sparkle, including what she's doing. So it's a really fun time. It's just really, really, really a shame that it is not on any kind of a YouTube or anything so we can actually enjoy it all together.
Yeah.
So,
I've seen it on Twitter. I only knew it was from South Park because of the comments.
Yeah. But yeah, I do recommend checking it out. It's good fun silliness. Next, the Joy City in Beijing is running the Grand Galloping Gala pop-up event. Or they did. Or no, it's still happening. Still happening until near the end of February. But yeah, it looks like a bunch of fun merch is showing up there, including Celestia and Luna pins, headsets. Oh wow, you actually got different flavors of pony headset there.
Wow, yeah.
Wow, give me rarity.
Look at Temu, you might get lucky. Or not, I don't know.
Or Etsy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the money right now.
Okay, I gotta admit, that would be kind of crazy. Just go into a mall and right in the middle is just like a little My Little Pony booth.
No, thanks. Fuck off.
That would be freaking sweet, though.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, this is awesome to look at. This actually is really, really cool. Oh, look, got little squishy plushies there, too.
Aww.
Yeah. Oh, that you even got. Oh man.
Harry Potter.
Man, that is. Oh, jeez, this is wild. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Me too.
It's so weird to me because this just reminds me of like the early days of the fandom.
It really does. It's such a nostalgia trip, but it's unfortunately it's somebody else's early days of the fandom now.
Yeah, ours is long gone.
But do you know what we still have? Comics.
Memories?
Well, that, but we also have comics. The My Little Pony Tournament of Mysteries comic has finally been revealed. This was one that was mentioned in a bunch of comics that were coming out. And I actually have a reservation down for all of them. So hopefully I will get all of them. But yes, the Tournament of Mysteries was the 4th comic in a series of 4 that will apparently have covers that will attach to one another. But yes, a big tournament is going to be happening in Zephyr Heights, but it suddenly doesn't. And now it becomes a whodunit. I'm suspecting Izzy because, I mean, look at that. That is not that is the face of a guilty mayor.
It's always Izzy. Come on, let's be honest here.
I'm just more wondering why Hitch looks like he's trying to contemplate life. It's like, well, if I slept with Izzy first, would I still be able to get Hitch and Zip? Wait, I'm Hitch.
Well, you see,
Pip is Zip, yeah.
He's thinking because it was his day off. He's like, do I really have to work today?
No.
My only day off.
No, I gotta do it better. Do I want the corn dog or the cheeseburger?
Would I want the new hotness or old hotness?
I mean, corn dog, I could get 3 of them, but a cheeseburger comes with pickles.
Oh, yeah, pickles.
If I get the corn dog, then I can get one for Sparky.
But then
No,
Sparky,
who cares about the little reptile?
but Sparky will just make it into cotton candy anyway. But if I give him the cheeseburger, do you think he'll make it into a Krabby Patty? Is a Krabby Patty made out of fish? Or is it actually gummy like those stupid store-bought ones? Man, those things were small. Wait, where was I? Yeah, his brain just completely runs off to completely wrong directions for some reason.
Huh, I haven't had pineapple pizza forever.
Who first put pineapple on pizza?
They
Where
say
the-
it's Hawaiian, but I don't think that's true.
I think the pineapples actually came from Uruguay. I don't know why, but I think so. Anyway, moving along here. Season 32, well, episode 32. Once again, another animatic has made itself apparent. This one, I'm kind of a little annoyed. Because this looked like it would have been a lot of fun because magic.
Yeah, those hairstyles, wow.
Exactly that. Apparently Pip has discovered the magic mirror of hairstyles and actually has a bunch of ponies trying out different hairstyles. And this would have been our opportunity. We could have seen so many artists could have gone completely nuts seeing all the different hairstyles that were shown off here just for fun.
Oh, sunny curly haired.
You would have actually seen Zip with long hair. Long Zip hair.
Oh my god, you're right.
We missed out on that. Yes. We missed out on it all. This would have been so amazing. But unfortunately, all we have now are this animatic. And there are images of the concept art of the main styles and everything.
Of course there is.
Yep, we're never going to see it in full animated glory. It's a shame. At least we still have something, but it's still a shame. And finally, who's ready for the U2's plushie releases? U2's better be ready for it. Sorry, my brain just snapped. Give me a head of hair. Long, zippy hair. Moving. So, U2's has announced the plushie contest winners. They asked people for their plushie concepts and their plushie designs, and 3 were made. 2 of them are actually pretty good, and one of them kind of surprising. So the winners, we have Smarty Pants. We have Rainbow Dash. That's Old School Rarity. That's Generation 3 Rarity. And Baldur's Gate.
Oh, because why not?
I guess. Sure, why not? Just random Baldur's Gate.
Elf lady from Baldur's Gate, or?
I don't know. I think it might be.
It might be a custom creation.
Shadowheart.
Yeah, her.
Oh man. Okay, I just saw this. I'm kind of wishing they got the Starcatcher. Starcatcher would have been such a cool plushie. Anyway. But yeah, no, Shadowheart, the YouTube's plush has apparently been approved as the contest choice winner. They also showed a few of the runner-ups, which I'm not going to deny these are some pretty cool runner-ups. Of course, you had...
Of course.
Yeah.
That in there.
And of course,
Jesse.
you also had Charlie from Has-Been Hotel.
Aww.
It's relevant right now, so.
Yeah, apparently Sophie Scruggs actually posted that one, so that's kind of funny. And, of course, Sailor Moon. The Sailor Moon plushie would have been amazing, too. But yeah, we got some cool YouTubes that are apparently going to be coming down the pipe at some point. And somebody apparently also came down the pipe.
They died.
Yep. But with that, that is going to be it for our news. And that means we're in surprisingly a good amount of time. We have our content creation corner. And with that,
I knew we should have rambled more.
we try to ramble, but in all honesty, we just can't match the power of somebody that can go off kilter on something that is completely outside of the whole scope.
Well, we were doing pretty good there about the food.
Oh yeah, I mean we were doing there. Man, should I have kept talking about the corn dogs, or should I have brought in the nachos?
Oh man.
Did we? Should pineapple ever go on nachos? Maybe nachos with pineapple and ham? Would it be nachos if there were no chips? What?
It's called. We already have that. It's called Idaho nachos. Where you just get potato wedges instead.
No, that's not Idaho nachos. That's just makeshift fry dip.
That's what they call it.
I shouldn't be surprised.
Here, everything for nachos except we don't have the chips. So here, potato wedges. Cool, thanks.
If you took an entire Hawaiian hamburger, covered it in batter, and deep fried it, would I still be able to take that to the county fair?
I think they might try to take it away from you as contraband.
Would that be Would that be a donut or a cruller?
Oh.
What's a cruller? Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go to the library to search what that word is later.
But
I haven't been there in a while.
okay. We can only go so far in Stupid Town. So yes, we do have our challenge of the week, and of course, with our entries here, our challenge. No problem. Our challenge for this week was a simple one. It was simple, but it was painful. It hurt me. It hurt me a lot. But it was the Robotnik dance from the Sonic 3 movie. Now, some of you might not know what we're talking about. During the Sonic 3 movie, there is a moment where Jim Carrey and Jim Carrey are in a room and they start to do a dance-off. It's actually really awesome to see, especially when you consider the fact that he's 60 years old and he's doing moves that I can't do right now in my 40s. But it's really cool stuff.
Imagine being 40.
Yeah, imagine that. But seriously, it's awesome stuff. I really absolutely loved it. I think it's really great and kind of a little bit of a motivator in a weird way. The thing is, unfortunately, one of you decided to put it on our spin wheel and we selected it. So then we had that along with the protest initiative challenge, which was a tiny bit easier to do.
Right, the protest initiative challenge. I'm not gonna lie. I regret it after trying. It was to make a persona. I'm really bad at drawing furries. Oh my god.
You didn't do too bad, but we'll get to that here in just a moment. So mine, I hate myself and I hate everybody because of this. Ah! I spent like 3-4 hours on this trying to do this thing. There are parts of this I still hate. I cannot tell you how much I had to redraw things. So I took basically the first part of the dance where they're starting to step out onto the floor and they're raising their arms up before they start to do the running man and robot and all that fun stuff. Essentially the first part before it gets really convoluted. And I drew, of course, Circuit. Ignore the fact that there's no cutie mark. I literally squelched this out. I'm lucky I managed to pull this off in time. But I drew a Circuit. And I drew Circuit as a monodragon.
Nice.
So yeah, not only did I choose a dragon furry, I chose a convoluted fantasy dragon furry.
Hell yeah.
But yep, I managed to pull something akin to creation off there. You can see it. And I tried my best to not hold back. Somebody got the joke there. Seriously, Circuit was a lot easier compared to the furry persona dragon. And unfortunately that's saying a lot because, oh god, I cannot tell you how many times I had to figure out, redraw those legs and those thighs, especially those damn thighs! So anyway.
Looks good, Circuit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I personally don't think I can hold a candle to yours.
It's okay.
But yours look good too. You drew yourself as a furry for the pre-show. To be specific, you're a fishmonger, right?
Yes, Circuit. Yes. A fishmonger. Yes.
Sorry, the only thing I remember is fish because this is very decidedly not a fish.
Fisher cat.
Thank you, Fisher cat.
Fisher cat.
Fisher cat. Why do I not? Catfish. Catfish. Oh.
Do you not have fisher cats in your area?
No, I might, but I don't think so. It might not be a.
You know what?
It might not be a Utah thing.
Yeah, they'll find the actual animal and give it to us.
Yeah. Bring it to Utah. All we have is raccoons and angry birds.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
And even the raccoons aren't all that nice either. But yeah.
No, they apparently are in Utah as well. They're a Utah mammal as well, apparently.
Huh.
Yeah.
Never seen one. Really haven't. I hardly see squirrels, but then I'm like in the middle of the city, so I'm not too surprised. Looks like something out of Arthur. Yes! I thought the same thing, Chaosikai, but I'm not disappointed. The Arthur characters are kind of fun. So, yeah. You honestly, I really like this. I'm surprised you didn't include your bushy hair to try to hide, to try to make your life easier with the back of the head or anything, but, I mean,
you see, I've seen like so many mixes of like how people draw furry characters. I'm like, do I give them hair? Do I don't? With ponies, it's easy because horses have manes.
Yeah, true.
And then like when it comes to like other mammals, it's like, I mean, the entire thing is hair. I don't know what to do. Some people draw hair. Some people don't. I'm like, I don't know which convention I want to follow.
Whatever you think makes the character look good.
Okay, yeah, I've seen these guys around.
Yeah.
Little wiggly weasel friends. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, see, he drew himself as a fisher cat, which I gotta admit, I don't see a lot of furry fisher cats either. So, unique design, basically unique character. You did a really good job with literally trying to come out with it in a 30-minute time frame in your pre-show. That is really, really good. That is amazing. And I can assure you, we'll try our best to not bring it up too often in the near future for you.
Okay.
But we still think it's awesome.
Draw Cole's new furry.
Yeah. Unless somebody decides to put it in the wheel, then no. You know, all bets are off. However, if it makes you feel better, we do have somebody that actually incorporated lasers in their furry dance-off.
Nice.
And I'm guessing that this is when they were doing the stack up, doing the arm waving thing. Except this was decidedly less arm wavy. So more like they're holding back. Don't hold back. Destroy them with lasers. Choo choo choo. Okay, Toa's gone. Both of them. Both Toas are gone. But yeah, it looks like Toa was also nice enough to give a full shot of both himself and his furry self. Which, I'm not gonna lie, when compared to his furry self, it almost looks like his robot's wearing a diaper or something. Just, I'm sorry. I feel bad. Just... But yeah. No, it's definitely not bad though, and he got it in just in time too. And in the entries that are not exactly related, but can be talked about anyway.
Yes, because they're lovely.
And we do. It looks like Rainy actually had a few other entries in here.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I already showed those off. So Rainy still had a couple more last-minute Christmas gifts of them and other friends.
Been unlocked. I don't know why that made me laugh so much when I first seen it.
Yep. We got this one, and also the final one of the Rainy series of gifts. Awesome little one right here. Yeah. Gotta give it to Rainy. A lot of friends. That is a lot of friends to have art with. That is so cool.
I remember being young and having money to do that type of stuff.
I remember being young. I don't remember the money.
Well, you know, it doesn't help that, like, everything's doubled in price like the last 2 years.
I'm trying not to think about that too much.
I think about it all the time. It's like, oh, I remember these bag of chips. I like them. $7 now. I don't like them that much.
I know I try not to think about it, but that's why I'm trying to learn how to cook now. Like, Glenn and Friends Cooking, tell me how to make a roasted potatoes.
Oh yes, Glenn and Friends Cooking. Glenn and Friends Cooking is so good.
It is good. It's helped me get an idea of actually cooking without, especially since a lot of the other cooking channels I used to watch haven't been really cooking as much lately.
Yeah, the biggest thing that drew me to Glenn and Friends Cooking is he cooks like a person who works for a living. Like he doesn't cook stuff that's like, oh yes, my entire life is about cooking. He cooks stuff that's like, this is a thing that you can make and then still have time.
Yeah, I never liked those cooking shows where it's like, here, we're gonna spend the next 3 hours on this. Like, no, give me a 30-minute or less meal.
No, I prefer those because you can still at least learn something. Now it's just like, okay, we went to every single fast food place and we're gonna try all their chicken sandwiches. Like, no, I want to learn. I'm here to learn to cook. I'm not here to watch you do another goddamn ratings board.
Yeah, to be fair, though, one of my favorite channels is Men with the Pots, and it's just a really chill ASMR out in the middle of the woods, guy just cooking over open fire. It's really nice.
That is nice.
What?
But you know what is also nice? This thing.
Ooh,
This-
that is nice.
Yep. This is Chaos Akai, who wanted to show us one of his upcoming characters for this series that he's making out. And of course, we already figured out who this is what this is based off of. Burgermeister Meisterburger.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, look at that. I mean, look at that scout. It could be anybody else, right?
Yeah, well, just ignore
makes
that he doesn't have a beard or anything.
I mean, he doesn't need a beard. He's just. I mean, that's not a beard. That's a tail right there. That's the ghost of Burgermeister. Oh, wait. I see. You're talking about the. No. You see that's his sideburns. It's a sideburns. I mean, you can see Burgermeister has some pretty serious sideburns already going. I mean, when he gets older, I'm pretty sure they just kept going. Right? Yeah, okay. Actually, in all honesty, this was based off of Gygus from Earthbound.
Yeah,
But-
I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, this is, yeah, he's making making something interesting for the future series that he's been working on. Good Eats. It sounds familiar. I don't recall it immediately, though.
Oh, was that on like the
That's on Food Network.
Food channel? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's why I know
He
of
had,
it. Yeah.
Alton Brown?
Yeah.
I got an email. Or
Yeah,
a message
that was pretty good.
Iron Chef. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Good to me was more about history and obviously science.
Yeah, I
It was really just
love.
food, right? Yeah.
Mm.
I loved it. It was great.
It was good. I will say one of the things that I love about Glenn and Friends Cooking is like he'll have like the Sunday morning the old cookbook show where he pulls out old recipes and like he does kind of trace back through some of the history of some of the recipes. It's really cool.
It is really cool.
Which definitely brings up a channel will bring up tasting history.
Ooh, tasting history is amazing.
A friend showed me a couple of videos from Tasting History.
All right.
I mean, I will still forever. I mean, Max Miller forever has my respect just for the whole gyro thing.
Oh yeah.
I was like, here, a burger steak. Excuse me? Oh, you see what you do because it was the war. You need to come back. You need to save your rations for meat and whatnot. So if you want a steak, you grab some you grab some hamburger. You beat it out into a patty that resembled a steak. Like, oh, okay.
Is that where chicken fried no country fried steak came from?
Yes.
Okay, actually, I don't doubt that. I really don't. All right, everybody. So really quickly, before we get into talking about food, immediately, picker wheel time. So we got our challenges in. That means it's time for next week's art challenge. That means we take all of your prompts. Everybody gets one prompt. We put it on our nice little wheel. We randomize and we spin. And whatever.
Lost in translation.
All right, lost in translation. Whatever we win, whatever gets picked, that becomes our challenge for next week. And then from there, we just let people to their devices, whether they want to make a story, music, art, arithmetic, social sciences, studies, or recess. However you want to express yourself in the challenge is yours to go with.
You know what? No, I'm gonna force people to do something.
Con worker.
It has a nice balance of characteristics that make it good.
Cole is a furry, Circuit is a pony, draw a sandwich.
Wow, that is a list right there.
Well, I mean, 13.4 is still pretty lacking for...
That is, especially since Cole is apparently the furry now.
Yep.
Okay. I'll accept.
Don't worry, Cole. Does it means besides Cole,
Now?
Cole, it means you can go to all the cool conventions like Midwest Fur Fest.
Yeah. You really weaseled out of that one. It's great.
Yeah.
There is I think there was a furry convention that happened this month, or is going to happen this month. That's like in Boston.
Oh.
I thought like me and a friend thought about going, except for it's like a little too close in proximity to the Springfield train show, which it just came from.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, financially speaking, I am not ready to do convention.
No, I don't think anybody's ever financially ready for a convention.
No, I spend a lot on trains.
Oh, well, there's that too.
Oh,
You know, speaking of, while we're waiting for other people to get their prompts in, because now is the time to do so. We only got 4, which means we got plenty of room for you to get your prompts in if you want to. Did I make the announcement that the show was going live?
No, you didn't know.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
You know, that's on me.
I was so tired this weekend, but I had like a really horrible dream. It sucked.
Oh, I hate that.
I've had some weird dreams too lately.
Imagine Imagine a shadow creature that gets shunted away whenever you have a light, but you see like little hands and stuff, just constantly just like a little bit out of the vision of the light.
Oh god, that sounds like something out of Amnesia or something.
That was basically me, the whole dream that I had it. And when I woke up, I realized it was 12 hours later, so it was great.
Man, that was nightmares, but I slept like a freaking truck.
Well, it was horrible too because if you didn't shine like the light on yourself or have some lights on yourself, they'll try to choke you out. It was bad.
Wow, that's wild. That is so wild, man.
Well, he does think of eldritch horrors every now and then, so it's only natural.
What do you mean now and then?
Actually, I'm more concerned about the eldritch horrors. I mean, eldritch horrors are terrifying, but eldritch horrors, that's gotta be something. That's gonna be next level scary. That's gotta be like the nerd that comes to the magic conventions, the gathering trade shows and stuff, but never hasn't washed for a year. Somehow he's actually greasy, but he's also really dry at the same time, and he does not speak. I
speak normally, so it just only speaks in catchphrases.
Kind of, yeah. He speaks in catchphrases, and everything has like a combination of a lisp, a bit of a nose plug, and just, I mean, it's like every single stereotype of a nerd from the 1980s rolled into one, and yet somehow it's much worse than the sum of its parts.
Okay, Circuit. I know you're off social media, but I've just found a pretty funny little moment here. So this.
Go ahead.
I guess it's a reporter put a thing on there. It's like, I played Assassin's Creed Shadows today. Confirm it has excellent bamboo slicing tech, and it's just showing this clip of him playing as the main character, and it's, these single slices where a bunch of bamboo comes falling down. Somebody's response to that: allow me to introduce you a game from 2013, and it's Revengeance.
Oh yes.
and it's one of those. It's one of the extra things where there's like, I forget if it was a mod, but there was like giant watermelons on the beach. And
No, it's not a mod. It's actually in the game.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
It's been too long. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just looked at that. And I went, yep.
What if I try to color in Cole's furry drawing? I mean, it's not for me to say. I don't think he would mind it, but he's right here to say for himself.
I don't really care.
Oh, there you go then. Well, alright, I think this is all we're getting. So, let's shuffle and spin. Slim pickings, but it also means that... You gotta be kidding me. The one person that isn't here gets his selection. Alright, con worker. You know what?
We're con workers.
We're con workers, everybody. What does that mean to you? That is up to you. This is from Toa, of course, and it probably has something to do with the fact that he is going to a convention this weekend.
Let's go rob a bank.
And he's working the convention, so he is a con worker.
No, let's rob the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, but that's been done before.
No, we're not. Anyway, we got the Protest Initiative Challenge as well. Please.
So I
Initiative
watched
challenge.
National Treasure lately.
The Protest Initiative Challenge this week is shovel.
Shovel.
Shovel and or shovel activities.
Shovel and or shovel activities, eh?
Yes.